What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Geographical Freedom, where my goal is to try and teach you guys exactly what I do that enables me to travel the world, having an amazing time, living a very fulfilling life. You know, it's not just one simple thing, and so that's why I've made this channel. And in today's lesson, I want to teach you something that's extremely valuable, not just in business, in relationships, but in life in general. It's one of the most valuable skills that I've developed over time, which is the ability to be able to basically understand that life is a mirror. Yeah, the world is a mirror. Everything that you put out there, or everything that you receive, as hard as it might be to accept, is just a reflection of what's going on inside and the person that you are. Now, of course, each and every person that's out there is projecting this same sort of mirror, and so there is more to it. But basically what I'm getting at is when there's an interaction with somebody else in the world, you've got a choice to either react to them or project what you want reflected back to you. Now, if you're a person who reacts rather than is proactive and is trying to project the world that you want reflected back, then of course it's out of your control. Yeah. So that's one element to it. This video was sort of motivated from a conversation that I was having this morning with a girl who has just started volunteering at the eco lodge that I'm staying at the moment. She's been here for about a week, and I've noticed that her relationship and reactions or interactions with people are quite often very hostile. And the conversation that I had with her this morning was, she believes that I'm a naive Australian. Because I believe in the good in people. I believe that even though people do horrible things, I believe it comes from a place of insecurity or fear, often because of the confusion that is our society. You know, we definitely live in a time, even though we've got more choices than ever, because of the way that things are marketed online. There's, I guess, the human element of greed. There is this mentality of scarcity, even though we've got more choice and options than we've ever had in our entire life. So people tend to have their guards up. But I honestly believe that deep down, everybody has the desire to want to be a good person, or they believe they are a good person. But during sort of interactions, there often is a sort of a miscommunication that happens in there. But I tried to explain that to her, and she's like, no, you're just naive. People are mean. People are very mean. And it's interesting just seeing the contrast between the two different people, right? I know that she's not a bad person, and because of that, I talk to her in a way that's open and friendly, or naive in her mind. Whereas she believes, and I believe that about everybody, so I really, even when someone approaches me who's very closed off, her sort of natural resting face is like, like that. Someone that looks mean and angry, that's her, because she's constantly on the prowl, because she thinks everybody is mean. She thinks people are mean. So the response that she gets from people, and I've seen it, is like, oh, don't talk to her, she's a weirdo, she's a bit strange, she's very angry, and so that's what she's receiving from the world. But it's not because of the people, it's because of the way that she sees people and therefore treats them. Whereas I believe people are really nice. I very rarely ever have, almost never basically, negative interactions with people. Even when someone, for the first time I meet them, they've got their guard up and they're like, what the, who the hell are you, in some cases. It's a very short time before they're smiling and their face relaxes, and it's this ability that allows me to be friends with so many people, you know, or at least be friendly, and people be friendly to me. And perhaps this belief that I do believe in people, and I do believe that people are genuinely, you know, deep down they're good people. And so that's what reflects back to me, you know. And that's a very valuable skill, because networking and knowing people who've got different skills, have got different resources that you can tap into, is something that enables me to be able to travel the world, try different things, see different things, go different places. You know, I'm often staying with people that have invited me to come and stay with them. You know, people that maybe in the first case were very sort of dominant or sort of you know, shut off people, but then because I will come back to them with my projection of happiness and friendship and caring and sharing, that's exactly what they want to do with me, and they'll invite me into their world. So the message for today is, if you want the world to treat you in a certain way, you have to treat the world in that way first. Everything that you receive in the world is a reflection of what you give. You want to receive more? Give more. If you want to see more happy people, be a happier person. Anyway, I think you get the point, but that's my message for today. Until next video, peace out, hippies.